Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope everyone is safe and sound during the current circumstances. And we are really excited to be part of the Kuwait Tech Expo event, the virtual one, and hope next year that it will be a physical and to meet you all. So today we're going to talk about cybersecurity and artificial intelligence, or Artificial Intelligence New Horizons in Cybersecurity. This is the title of the presentation. And let me go through the cybersecurity. The cybersecurity is a protection of internet-connected systems such as hardware, software, and data from cyber threats. This is the main thing about cybersecurity. I'm sure that you heard a lot of definitions about cybersecurity, but this is in very nutshell: the unauthorized access and protecting your systems. And the practice is used by individuals and enterprises to protect against unauthorized access to data centers and other computerized systems. To best protect this data is to use the artificial intelligence to be integrated with the cybersecurity. This is Muhannad Al-Kalash. I'm the founder of CyberX, and I'm really happy to be with you today. And if you may connect with me through my social media. You can find it here. This is my Twitter, and this is my LinkedIn. And we'll be more than happy to connect with you. So I'm gonna start my presentation. As you can see that AI is adding a new technology capabilities to cybersecurity, but let me define the layers of AI and what it contains. There is a three main layers, which is the artificial intelligence. It's the big umbrella, and then there is the machine learning, and after that there is the deep learning. So let me differentiate in a very quick note what's the difference between each layer. In artificial intelligence, it shows the capabilities by learning systems that are perceived by humans and representing intelligence by adding AI capabilities, including like speeches, images, and video recognitions, and natural language processing. It does all of these kind of complex analytics and predictions. And machine learning layer is the science of getting computers to act without being explicitly programmed. And now the deep learning. The deep learning is the algorithm inspired by the structure and function of creating an artificial neural network. Let me start here giving a very interesting general statistics about utilizing AI and artificial intelligence. As you can see here, the growing use of artificial intelligence has been grown by 270% in 4 years since 2019. So as you can see, the growth and the demand of using AI in different verticals, it's becoming so demanding. The global artificial intelligence market is expected to reach $267 billion by 2027, which is a huge business, and a huge total addressable market is coming up for AI usage. More than 9 in 10 leading businesses have ongoing investment in artificial intelligence. More than half of businesses have reported a boost in productivity after having implemented AI. These are a really shocking numbers and statistics. As you can see here, that the 62% of consumers are willing to submit data to AI to have a better experience with businesses. The power of AI in customer services. 15% of all customer service interactions globally is expected to be fully powered by AI by 2021, which is this year. Which is a big amount, huh? 15% of customer service around the globe is a really big number. Now, as this presentation about is artificial intelligence is used to detect and stop malicious threats in our digital world. Most people have no idea how many cyber attacks occur each second. it's becoming by second. The number is staggering. It's both impressive and frustrating. So when we get started and integrating AI in cybersecurity, we are creating a whole new set of capabilities that allows organizations to detect, predict, and respond to cyber threats in real time using machine learning and deep learning, which are taking to the next level that there is a whole new cycle that's becoming from only reactive mode to a proactive mode, and there is an iterative of a continuous improvement around cybersecurity integrated with AI. AI and cybercrime, as much that the crimes and cybercrimes is becoming sophisticated, as much as cyber defense is trying to be more complex and more defending the assets, the programs, the softwares. So everyone is taking the note of, as much that we need integrating AI with cyber defense and make it more sophisticated, as much it's becoming very useful for cybercrime to have both defense and offense can benefit from the use of AI to produce cyber intelligence, active knowledge to support decisions making on cyberspace issues. So, in the near future, detection of AI-based malware is a complement and not a substitute for traditional methods. So, there will be the two nodes. There will be the classical malware and the new one, which is the sophisticated malware, the zero-day attacks, the new signature-based attacks. We need artificial intelligence in cybersecurity to boost the cyber defense capabilities and the cyber offense capabilities as well. That's why AI became mandatory in cybersecurity and cyberspace. These three phases, which is detection, prediction, and response. On detection phase, as machine and deep learning based detection allows organizations to continuously evolve detection parameters using behavioral analysis to identify anomalies. So it's becoming based behavior. The classical one is used only signature based. So now we're going to have the mix or the combination of the signature based and behavioral analysis based detection. In the prediction phase, AI scans through huge amount of data of various types to make prediction based on how the system has been trained. Primitive actions can then be taken to avoid any attacks. As mentioned, that we are moving from the reactive mode to the proactive mode through the predictability of the systems. In response phase, AI can be used to reduce the time taken to create a virtual patch for a detected threat or develop new protection mechanisms for evolving technologies. AI and deep discovery and inspection, what they call it DDI. I'm sure that you heard this acronym. Using AI and finding attacking patterns beside learning the true behavior of your systems enable the security control to identify the honest protocol behavior. So you can reach to the root cause of your problem immediately. Equipped by a set of AI capabilities along with the classical mode and the classical capabilities in cybersecurity. The applications of machine learning in cybersecurity, the intrusion detection systems and intrusion prevention systems, the web and email content that it can understand what's the content and can stop any appropriate content. Phishing, it's becoming so sophisticated, and as you know that 90% of social engineering attacks is coming from phishing. So it's becoming more and more sophisticated. So AI is becoming driving probabilistic models of phishing attacks and try to prevent of reaching to the end user and end customer. And definitely the URL filtering that AI is giving a great capabilities of catching the infected URLs or unoriginal URLs that is giving you any attack that it's put you in very unnecessary situations. Building a roadmap for implementing AI in cybersecurity. This is, I think, each and every CISO needs to convince their top management on building a roadmap in cybersecurity. And based on his roadmaps, he needs to consider implementing AI in cybersecurity. So to start with the roadmap, first of all, select the right use cases to accelerate and maximize benefits. How's that? You start with identifying the use cases with the highest benefit and the lowest implementation complexity. So you gain trust and you gain the buy-in from the whole organization, like malware detection, intrusion detection, scoring risk in the network for OT, operational technology, fraud detection for IT, information technology, and user machine behavioral analysis for the IoT, the Internet of Things. Second, collaborate externally to enhance threat intelligence. No one can work on solo. So you need to work with a lot of platforms and to ensure your organization keeps up the speed with the threat facing other security professionals by having threat intelligence, by having a lot of applications and solutions to play an important part of moving the logic of AI algorithm so that detect threats efficiently. Deploy security, orchestration, automation, and response to improve your security management, which becoming very effective and impactful by enabling rapid responses to detected threats. Train cyber analysts to be AI ready. We are hearing this a lot, that AI is taking over humans, AI is replacing everything. It's very easy. If you are working on your classical platforms, you need to start today to learn and educate yourself how you can train the AI systems and train to how to program AI, which it's becoming a very key in every verticals, and one of them is cybersecurity. Last but not least is install governance for AI and cybersecurity to deliver long-term improvement. I'm happy to hear any questions. That was my presentation about artificial intelligence and new horizons of cybersecurity. Um, these are our social media platforms. You can reach to CyberX from any of our channels. As I mentioned, that I'm really excited to be with you virtually in Kuwait and hope that you have enjoyed my presentation. And please feel free to connect with me on my social media and follow us on our social media and CyberX, and see you soon. Be safe and Assalamu alaikum.